Hi, buddy.
I know Cat's up here. What's up, Cat? I heard that loud that loudness literally even from my office when I had my phone down. So what's up, everybody? My name is Crypto Addicto. I want to go ahead and do a full disclaimer. I am not part of the core team. I am going to be an investor and I am going to be advising in the marketing. But I wanted to give the team a fair chance to introduce themselves and they could tell you guys a little bit about them. So we will start off with Captain Smith. Could you please tell us who you are? What would you be doing in this role? And
sure.
A little bit of your background.
Yep, okay. My name's full name is Martin Smith, known as Captain Smith in Telegram Discord. My role is going to be head of HR in the team. So I'm going to be responsible for managing social media, people in the various teams, making sure things are posted on time, as well as bringing new people onto the team to help us grow. My background, I set up I came out of school relatively early, keen to work, keen to earn some money. Long story short, worked quite hard, worked very hard actually, probably doing myself down there. Set up a joinery workshop, which has been running for the last sort of 5 years, I think. Got into crypto within the last year or so. Basically off the back of, I was relatively involved in crypto, but got heavily involved after the Dogecoin hype. And then, like a lot of people here, then went on to Shiba Inu, Saitama, and various other coins. And I was just finding that I was earning a lot of money on cryptocurrency, the same amount of money compared to working 7 days a week, horrendous hours. So in terms of my background with cryptocurrency, I've worked on various coins with these fine fellows here, as well as many other people. We've worked on various projects, some good, some bad. We've seen what people have done right, we've seen what people have done wrong, and hopefully we're going to take the best aspects of those various tokens and implement them into a token where we are now on the dev team. So yeah, that's basically it.
Thank you, Captain Smith. Yoan, I will let you go next.
Thank you. Just to make sure that you can now hear me.
We can hear you, but it is a little
low. If I speak a bit louder, is it better now? Yeah.
Can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Johan Iguf. I started crypto about in 2019, a bit in 2017 as well, but I didn't start dabbling into it seriously until the Dogecoin hype, like many people. And as Captain said, I've worked on many projects, many teams, seeing the good, the bad, everything. And currently, we're trying to make the best of everything that we've learned over the many projects we've been in, and combine it in here to make one wonderful project. My role in the project will be public information officer and also marketing lead. That's it.
Yeah, that was what we're doing. He's eating something. I mean, Yoda is eating something.
Eat quietly.
If you could mute your mic, guys, please. We would really appreciate that. Jerian, tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
Yes, so my name is Adrian Kansky. I'm Polish. So my background, I'm actually quite a big company owner. I'm doing Amazon and eBay sales, so I know quite a bit about marketing, online business, things like that. So I've got also some background in crypto. We've been with Jan, Captain Buck, and Sado. We've been involved in quite a few projects. So yeah, like I said, we know what's working, we know what is not working, and we just want to combine this to make the best possible token. That's it in project.
Thank you, sir. I believe Sato is also on the call.
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah, he should be.
Yep, I'm here. So yeah, I've got some experience in crypto. Been in it for about a little bit over a year. Started getting
Sato.
really.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Could you tell us a little bit about you? You know, like I don't know if you're gonna dox your name since you guys are doing the docs thing.
Oh yeah. All that will be on the website. So the website is coming out pretty soon. We got our guy Buccaneer working on it. It looks like it's almost ready, but yeah, all that information will be readily available on the website. So that way I don't have to say it here and then people are in the chat like, oh, well, what is it? What is it? What is it? So all that will be available on the website. But just for transparency, my name is Brandon, but people call me Crypto Sato. Like I was saying, I do have some experience in crypto. Been in it for about a year. I started getting more serious about it probably about 7 to 8 months ago. And from there, I just built up a huge network of just contacts. And so I met these guys. They're pretty unselfish guys. I love them all. We just joke around all day, but hey, we're coming together to bring something unique, something amazing, and like we just have this great idea, and I know we can achieve it. And with you guys' help, we can achieve it. So I feel like we have the best group of guys. Nobody can top us. Our minds put together is just unstoppable, in my opinion. But yeah, so anything else about me, I would just say I am the lead dev. I wouldn't call myself the lead dev, but that's just my title. But my more skill set is I just love bringing different people together and bringing all of our different contacts and connecting the web, almost like a spider.
Thank you, Crypto Sato. Appreciate that. Is there anybody else? Because I can only see 3 people on the screen for video. Is there anybody else that's on the main dev core team that would like to introduce themselves?
I'm part of the core team technically.
Well, yeah, but I was gonna do you last, Kat. You know, you gotta.
Oh, that's fine.
Gotta end it with a
That's still last.
kaboom. Yeah.
Bang.
There's one more
is there
guy.
anybody else though?
There's one more guy, Buck. He's actually working on the website days and nights, and yeah, he told us that he needs to spend some time with wife. So we said, yeah, we're gonna just handle it in our 4 people. But he will be doxed too, so he will show his face next time.
He's our lead designer, and as we said earlier, he's currently he's been fully focused on the website. He's put a lot of hours into it, a lot of work into it. I really think that when you see it, you'll see the amount of effort that he's put into it, especially compared to various other new tokens. From my experience, anyway, when you see a new token, the majority of new token websites, yeah, hopefully you'll like what you see.
Thank you, guys. Well, then I guess that just leaves me for Kat. I'm sure he doesn't really need an introduction, but Kat, go ahead, man. You have the floor.
I mean, hi, yeah, no, I'm Kat. Most of you probably know me as ex-Shiba head admin, community manager, all of that. I'm pretty much doing the same thing here. So, you know, same thing as always. If you guys need anything, any questions, any concerns, ever about staff, me, or even a member, you just message. You know, I'm there to help you guys, give you a hand. You know, lead you if you guys need help with like MetaMask or gas or something, just hit me up. I'm here for you. That's what I do. You know.
Perfect.
Hopefully.
Thank you, Kat.
Hopefully you know me. And if you don't, the most important thing to understand is if you don't know who I am, that is fine. You don't need to know me. I want you to get to know me. Take your time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Perfect. So I have a question for you guys, right? And by the way, guys, this is not, we didn't rehearse this or anything. I'm literally just going to throw them as they come. And if you guys want to ask a question, please put it on the Telegram. But I have a question because all of you guys said something very similar in your intros, right? You guys said that you guys worked in various projects. Could you clarify that a little bit? When you say work, did you mean like invested together, or did you guys actually make other projects?
This is the first project that we're actually making. We've invested in many other projects. Just by coincidence, we've happened to invest in the same projects, and we've always been very active community members, doing everything we can to help the projects that we've invested in and the projects that we believe in, which has very often led us to becoming moderators, core moderators, community managers, and so on the Telegrams or Discords of those projects.
Thank you, Yuan. Yeah, and I will say this: no project pays me to say what I'm going to say next, because that's not what I believe in, right? I like to call it like it is, and I truly believe that these wonderful gentlemen do have great minds. They do have a great passion, and overall, they really want to make, with this project, right? They want to make it a lot safer for everybody's investment, right? With everything else that's going on right now in the world, I truly do trust these people, and which is why, you know, I am going to help them with the marketing advising. Anybody that knows Crypto Addicto, right, knows that I'm very peculiar about the projects that I choose. I like to do my due diligence, and I do not entangle myself with any project that I truly don't believe is legit. So I am very, very excited for this project. I really think that it's going to be one of those, you know, the next big thing type of deal. So if you guys have any questions for the core team, guys, please type them up on Telegram, or if you guys want to speak up, one at a time.
Thank you. Thank you for that good words about.
Thank you. Cheers for that, Crypto Addicto.
No, my pleasure, guys. I'm telling you, I call it like it is, guys. I've told you guys plenty of times. That's just how it is, you know. Transparency is a must in this space.
Yeah, definitely. Especially now.
Especially now.
So I do see a very important question from our black Shakers. Can we use some of the marketing money to buy Yoan a better mic? It's a solid question. I gotta say it.
He actually bought that mic for like $80 a week ago.
Yep.
No, no comment.
This is our second AMA, so we will improve. We will get better as we go along. So yeah, of course. I mean, that's a genuine question. Yeah, we will improve our equipment. We will sort this out going forward, and hopefully, hopefully people can bear with us. It's still very, very early doors.
No. Trust me, guys. People love honesty, right? You guys aren't putting up up front. I think that's going to be one of your biggest advantages with this project. I do have a question, though, right? Obviously, you guys mentioned that you guys invested in other projects together, right? So how was it that came about that you guys put this project together? Like, what happened? What was the last final straw that you guys all experienced and decided to say, you know what? We got to make this happen. Like, what made, you know, this project alive now?
I mean, we don't really like to talk about this because it were just bad days for us. We've been in one project. I won't say that name here. I've been community manager there. Guys were my core mods admins, and guy who was project lead was actually a bit delusional. He had big ego and nothing else. So basically, he just rock-pulled a whole project, actually 2 projects. And yeah, we after that we left, and we decided that we want to create something like safe space for people who don't trust in crypto anymore and want another chance.
Yeah, essentially put into place everything we can to secure investors and to make sure that people are happy, including the multi-signature wallet we have in place, tokenomics, trying to keep us resilient against early market manipulation and various other things we're planning to implement over time regards to the staking platform. Just basically, our project is looking out for the smaller investor and making sure that the playing field is level going forward.
Yeah, we will also be getting 2 audits completed. We're looking at Certec and either Tech Rate or Solid Proof, but we will also be getting a KYC, and we're 100% doxed. We've seen what happened with Tasiki. You don't have to worry about that at all over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. And for you guys,
for
some of you guys that don't know what KYC register, please do your research. It is very very extreme when it comes to the requirements. I've done KYC in the past for a couple different things, and it's very intense. So there is literally no way you can run away. It's crazy. Good. So, Kat, I have a question for you, if that's okay. Obviously, you're a known figure, right? What is it about this project that made you decide that you wanted to be involved in some way, shape, or form?
It's probably the fact that it's not trying to be other projects. That's one of the number one problems with tokens nowadays. Everyone's trying to be someone else. Okay, always going, Floki, Baby Inu, scam, rug pull, whatever. It's just pointless. And it kills the project and its originality. If there's nothing to go on, no core passion behind it that's not trying to copy something else, it's not going to be a good token starting out because it's always trying to be something else. So if it's working on itself in that regard, then it makes itself better long term. It's basically going, yeah, we're here, but we're also thinking outside the box. We're thinking original. We're not trying to go throw out all these buzzwords and pretend we're a good token. We're actually good because we care beyond, copying everyone else. That's why, in a way, all these other tokens, rug pull or whatever, because they're trying to copy everyone else. They're trying to go, why did they do that? What worked for them? You don't want to do that. It's good to take pieces from projects that do good, but it has to be done in a way that's not just straight up scraping it. So that's the number one thing. Oh, and the other reason is because it's not called Inu something. I'm sick of that. It's driving me nuts. No more Inu tokens.
I agree.
So yeah, those are the main 2 reasons that I'm here.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Does anybody have a question from the community?
If there's no questions, I can start just updating the community on our progress in regards to the website, the white paper, and so on.
Yep.
Go and do that because there might be some questions after that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So, as Sado mentioned earlier, we're looking at getting KYC done. We're also looking at getting audits done, and we're already in communication with the companies associated with those services. In terms of our website, the website is almost done actually, and I actually have a preview which I can show you if I manage to share my screen.
Just click on cameras and there will be 5 icons popping up. Just click share screen, first icon.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Yep.
I can. Don't know if everyone else can, hopefully.
Yep, we can. At least I can.
Awesome. Nice one. Right, yeah, so that's just showing the team. Should be able to click on them and get LinkedIn pages and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, he outdid us all. His look by
Yeah.
far the most professional.
I'm just kidding. My boy said a fresh boy. Looks awesome, guys. Good stuff.
Thank you. All the credit goes to Captain, not Captain, Shitcoin Buccaneer.
Yeah, aka Lee. We've got to get used
Yep.
to calling him his real name.
Additionally, we've also been looking at lots of marketing, and we've been planning out our marketing campaigns for pre-launch and during launch, and then after that. Obviously, after launch, once we start accumulating a marketing budget, we'll be able to fund much more quote-unquote aggressive marketing. And we're already looking at that, gathering the contacts, the details, and contacting different people. There has been a bit of a change to the tokenomics as well. So originally we were planning to have 50% going to liquidity pool. Now that's gone up to 50.5%. Because the developer tokens have dropped from 10% to 9.5%. And just a reminder that all the developer tokens will be vested for at least a year. They will be locked to Unicrypt, everyone will be able to see them. And they will be linearly unlocked over time. Once the website is out, we'll start working on a white paper, as some of the data in our version 1 of the light paper is already outdated, and
Sorry, I was just answering Telegram questions.
yeah, I'm looking through them right now.
There's one question about our main utility. So we've done some research. We have many different ideas about utility for our token, and we decided to create a staking platform, but like real staking platform where you can actually make money. So a few of my friends
Sorry.
few of my friends are actually staking different tokens on PancakeSwap, and I'm gonna show you how it works. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on my big screen. Hopefully, yeah. Can you see that? Yeah.
We can see Telegram.
Can you see PancakeSwap? Yeah. Yes or no?
Not yet.
It looks like it's all messed up.
Yeah.
A million different Telegram.
I see. I see. Well,
I think it's working now.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I just bought that big screen, and I think it's a bit big. Yeah. So yeah, like you can see, APRs are quite big here, like 50%, 60%, and that's what we want to do. We want to give people opportunity to actually earn money, not just take and get that 2% per year. We just want them to stake tokens, not only our tokens, but also our other projects, and just earn money on that. And that's our main utility right now.
And obviously, staking Kounotori token is going to yield much larger returns than any other token, which is why people will be incentivized to buy and hold Kounotori and stake it.
Let's just be real. I mean, a lot of staking platforms aren't ETH platform. You're really not getting that much of a return. So I mean, we've taken a look around. We're looking at all the competitors, and we're not trying to be like anybody else. We're trying to be better. So we want to use the platform ourselves. So we're building something that we're going to be proud to use.
Yeah, we're very much in R&D phase in terms of the staking platform. We've got a number of really quite interesting ideas regarding leveling the playing field, as I was saying earlier, for smaller investors. We just obviously need to make sure this is feasible. But as soon as we are able to do that, we will update you with various potential USPs for the staking platform, among, as Adrian was saying, about the stable APY.
Do we have any other questions?
I just wanted to quickly touch on the max purchase at launch, which is going to be 0.2% of the total supply, or 2 trillion tokens. Many people have been asking how much that will cost. And going off of the current price of Ethereum, it will be about $35 per single trillion, or about $70 to $80 per 2 trillions, so the max transaction. The max wallet will be 0.5%, so 2.5 max transactions. Many people are concerned that they're likely going to spend more money on gas than on the actual tokens. I just wanted to put it in perspective for those people, and basically those 0.2% will be worth about 200,000 once we reach 100 million market cap. So I really don't feel like it should be looked at as being a downside. I think it is just giving everyone an equal opportunity to get into the token, especially with our anti-bot code as well at the start, where all the bots will be blacklisted at the start. That takes bots out of the equation, and the max transaction wallet really slows down and limits whale impact on the token as well. And that's what we're really aiming to do. We want to achieve a token where, and the staking platform as well, where small investors get equal opportunities, or nearly equal opportunities, to big investors.
Yeah, I hope that makes sense to everyone. I mean, we're not a whale token. Too many times when tokens launch, it's catered to the whales. So they'll just come in and they'll buy up 5, 6, 7, 8% of the supply, and they'll just keep dumping, from day one. So we want to make it as fair as possible. And I hope people also understand we're not going to give a time for launch, because even though we do have a max transaction and a max wallet, that people can still set up bots for that certain transaction. So we don't want them getting ready for that. We want them to be able to buy at the top. So that's why we have these certain protections in place to be able to protect all holders.
Okay.
Actually,
shall we have a look if there are any questions in Discord on the AMA section?
no, that's just one utility.
Okay, fair enough.
How long would the liquidity be locked for, guys?
We're looking at locking it for at least a year. We haven't really decided yet, but we might just go absolutely crazy and lock it for 5 years or something, or even 10, I don't know. But 1 year is the minimum that we've agreed on. and it will be locked to Unicrypt because as investors, we've always preferred seeing liquidity locks on Unicrypt. It just looks more professional.
Thank you. And you guys have already probably answered this one, but will the contract be announced?
The contract will not be announced. The reason for this is our sliding tax scale, where we'll basically launch with 3% reflections to holders in the native token and 7% reflections to our marketing and development wallet, which will be protected by a multi-signature system, where at least 4 of us need to confirm each transaction in order for it to be approved. And over time, as we gather funds and we don't need as much marketing in order to maintain the token and the development of the platform and so on, we will begin decreasing the amount that goes to our marketing and development wallet and increasing the reflections that our holders get. In order to adjust these values, we need to have the contract non-renounced. The contract will be owned by our multi-signature wallet, so every single change we try to make on the contract variables will have to be approved by at least 4 of us as well. Another thing is eventually, once we decide to list on big exchanges and we've grown enough for that, it might be helpful for us to just disable all tax, because big exchanges don't like tax on transactions.
So who's holding the signatures? You said 5 people.
Yeah, 5 people. It will be me, Jerian, Martin here, Sado, and Shitcoin Buccaneer.
So basically, all 5 of the core devs have to agree to every single transaction. 4 out of 5 of us, at the very least. And any transaction we will make from the marketing wallet will also make public for the folks in Discord to review and look at it also. So.
We have one more question. Are you preventing whales from buying? Yeah, he's actually asking if we can prevent whales from buying on
multiple wallets.
Yeah, on central exchanges, and I don't think it's possible.
No,
because you just can't control max buy, max hold on that exchanges, unfortunately. So I think, for now we're gonna just stay on Uniswap and maybe Saitamask in the future. But on smaller exchanges, I don't think we're gonna have that big whales that are gonna pump and dump our tokens. So I think Uniswap is most important right now.
Yeah, we can do all we can, and we can implement all these features to make it well resilient. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot you can do about stopping people buying through 10, 20 wallets. But we're implementing as much as we can to avoid mass manipulation at the start, especially. Hopefully you guys can see that.
Any other questions?
It's not really a question, but I'm not a specialist on ERC20 tokens, but even when a sale is done on an exchange, isn't it calling the do transfer or transfer method of the contract? And wouldn't it be the place to check on buy limits? if that's the case.
Sorry, can you repeat that question? I didn't quite.
Yeah, sorry.
I think he's saying that people buying on exchanges, when they buy on exchanges, basically it's calling the contract's function of limit
Okay.
transaction.
The transfer method.
Did I get this right? Yeah, transfer method.
Something like that. That's what I heard. I know that the ERC20 token thing is a standard. It's like an interface in the coding sense. You have a template and you have all these functions you have to implement. And what I understand is that even when you're buying from an exchange, a CEX, it still goes through. It still calls your contract code. So wouldn't that be possible to implement a limit in that transfer function and like fail the transaction and roll it back if it's too much? I don't know. I know you're not the one coding the contract, but you could ask your guy.
Certainly something we could
implement. We've actually spoken to the guy about this, and realistically speaking, it is true we can implement it so that the transaction limit is still present in centralized exchanges, but it's difficult enough to list on centralized exchanges even with having just normal tax and without having wallet limits and transfer limits. So we've fundamentally decided against it. Because if you look at any of the recent tokens, the meme tokens especially, that have transaction tax, they've all had a really tough time getting listed on those exchanges. Like even when the exchange announces that they're going to list them, it still takes them forever to list them properly and have them actually go public because of their taxes. So we just thought that considering we have a tax, and on top of that having a max wallet and a max transaction, most centralized exchanges, especially the big ones, will just refuse to list us.
Okay, so it's technically doable, but it will penalize you in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Additionally, I don't think by the time we list on centralized exchanges, whales will be as much of a problem because the price will already be, well, the tokens will be already distributed between tons of holders, small to medium holders. So the token price will be much more expensive than at the start. So if whales want to actually manipulate the price in any significant way, they will have to spend a lot more than they would at launch.
I think that's it. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, feel free to ask anything.
I think there was a guy that talked about will the website also have an auto stake?
About auto stake, we didn't want to say for now. We are thinking about it, but it's about gas fees. So we're really waiting now for Ethereum moves about version 2.0. So for now, we think about it and really don't know, because auto staking requires gas fees to be paid, same as normal staking fees. So that's why PancakeSwap takes small percentage of tokens that are staked just to cover the gas fees. But BSC fees are much smaller than ERC. So you can really see that. We're thinking about this, and we hope we will be able to implement auto staking in the future, but we can't promise for now.
Someone says in Discord to the devs, when you mention celebs listed in one of your phases on the roadmap, are you referring to celebrities or celebrities in general? Are you talking about crypto celebrities versus Hollywood celebrities, I guess?
Yeah, we have very ambitious plans, so I just want everybody to keep their eyes open the next 2 weeks. We have some very, very ambitious plans, and we want to work with a lot of people. So just keep your eyes open. Stay tuned.
About roadmap, we will reveal more detailed roadmap on our website, so it should be online this week. I mean next week. This week, sorry, it's Monday. I'm a bit messed right now. Yeah, so website should be ready this week, and we have much more detailed roadmap. There's more information there, so you'll see it soon.
Any other questions?
Yeah, guys, any more questions?
Yeah, feel free to ask anyone in the team questions, including Kat.
Somebody is typing. Maybe they're going to say something. Hold tight, guys.
Is Cat using his $2 microphone or the expensive one?
Wait, who's that?
Is Cat using his $2 microphone or his good one? I saw him do
That's
a tweet.
For Cat, right?
Yeah. So I'm testing his microphone on Twitter. He's falling asleep.
Okay, why don't I just pose my own question? What do you guys think is going to be the most important part of the project to utilize from now and to the future? All of you have got to answer this though. You've got to, basically sell your own token here and now. How would you do that?
For me personally, I think especially now it's going to be the focus on the smaller investor and that talks in the tokenomics that we're implementing and the potential things that we're looking at implementing onto the staking platform. As I said, I'd love to talk about some of them ideas we've come up with, but we just need to be 110% sure that these are feasible ideas and that obviously we don't want to say something will happen and then mislead you down the line and we can't make it reality. So, but for me, as I say, it will be our focus on the smaller investor.
100%. 100% is the community. We need the community to be behind us. We need you guys to believe in us, and we want to be, 100% transparent. We want to be that community where you can reach out to us and say, "Hey, I have a suggestion," and we can just implement that suggestion. We want to be reachable. We want to implement everybody's ideas. I feel like the community 100% is going to help us make it to the top.
Yeah, honestly, I think about exactly the same. I wanted to create a project that is focused on community and on small buyer. So that's why we have few ideas how to reward that small holders, not just big holders like other tokens do. So yeah, I think that's all about it.
Yeah, there's too many projects that invite whales and praise them once they start buying and the price shoots up. But what they don't realize is that once the price QXs from there, from the entry point of the whales, and the whales decide to make an exit, that usually kills the project. That's something we're trying to avoid here.
Yeah, and in regards to community and what we're doing with community, as I say, a big thing with me was Kat being involved. When Kat was involved with Shiba Inu, I myself asked Kat many questions. as an investor, dealt with people on a personal level really well. So hoping that Kat will manage to do the same thing here and be able to talk to everyone on a personal level. That was the best thing. It was just a full feel of transparency that you were actually talking to a real person. That's one of the best features about Kat. That's one of the best things I liked about Kat when they were community manager at Shiba Inu.
Anyone else?
Another question Telegram about utility. I think we've already answered that today. Last time we're answering that question every day, so I'm gonna answer it again. It's gonna be a staking platform with nice returns, so it's not gonna be like 1-2% return. We're aiming for at least 30% yearly return on each stake token, and that's our vision here.
And if there's no more questions, guys, we might call it an AMA here, because the last AMA was over an hour long, and many people shared that it wasn't feasible for them to just listen through the whole thing.
We were starting to sound like a broken record last time, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any more questions, then please jump in now.
Hey guys.
I do want to address one thing. I've seen this in a couple of different Discords. So some people may not like Kat. Some people may not like me. Some people may not like Jarian. But that shouldn't be the reason why you don't invest in a project because of one singular person. Look at what that project is trying to achieve. Look at their vision and look at the goal, look at the community, and then make a decision. Don't just see that one person and say, oh, well, I'm not going to invest in something just because of that one singular person. Look at what we're trying to do, get behind our community and get behind the project, and then make a decision. That's just the only thing I want to address.
Yeah, good comment. Totally agree.
Well, guys, if there's no more questions, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day. We do appreciate your time. Thank you so much for the information that you've given us today, for introducing yourselves, for giving us a chance to know you guys a little better. And we look forward to launch, guys. We look forward to launching all these exciting things that are coming. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, everyone, for turning up, and thank you for hearing us out and being what we have to say about the token. Look to doing many more of these in the future and seeing you all here.
Yeah.